Okay, this is incredibly cold. Oh my god. Oh. This is very cold. I literally cannot, because that'll be, okay, I'm also getting a little dizzy because my body cannot understand the fact that 80% of my body is extremely light. Probably not, because that would be too off-brand and uncharacteristic of me. It would probably destroy the space-time continuum. However, just to be clear, just because something is not said does not mean it is not true. I am literally going to get sick. Douglas. Yeah. Could you bring me some? Okay, excellent. Doug is delivering some hot water to me. Oh, it is like actually boiling. It is steaming and bubbling dizzy as I'm moving around.
Do you want to sit?
Give up games with nothing in return, which in that case, I would take the unlimited bacon. So for those who are just arriving, the reason I'm freezing cold is because Doug acquired a hot tub, and the hot tub is broken. It is not hot whatsoever. It is freezing cold. In addition, it's heavily dependent on your personal situation. There are a lot of factors to consider, including stuff like whether or not you have job security, or like if you get terminated. Being in a house, an owner-occupied property is going to limit the breadth of where you can find a new job, the degree of mobility that you have, whether that raised the temperature by like 1/10 of a degree.
Where that came from?
Okay.
You were the one that was adamant this would work.
Still extremely cold. Okay.
Alright, just make sure you don't get dizzy for the food.
Oh yeah. So it also depends on how much loose capital you have. So if you have the money to invest in a property and you want to owner-occupy it, I guess that is fine, but consider that there is an opportunity cost. Housing market is very uncertain right now. It seems like the market is going dramatically up, but there is the element of, at least in the United States, just to clarify, I am a United States citizen. All of the business that I conduct is within the United States, apart from like occasional international contractors. So I don't know for sure. But keep in mind that the United States recently printed an astronomical amount of money during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the inflation is very bad, and I personally think it is a lot worse than it was before. So even though the markets look like they are doing fine, I don't think it's actually fine. So that is something to keep in mind, is that the housing market is extremely volatile at this time, so you should consider that before purchasing a property. Also keep in mind that if you purchase a property and you want a net gain or do it for like financial benefit, a lot of times the closing costs and the fees associated with homeownership is going to be significant, up to the point where if you don't stay put for at least a few years, it is going to be, I keep on looking at the microphone instead of the camera, it's going to be significantly more costly, because if you don't stay put, you sort of need the time to owner-occupy a property in order for the costs to sort of get spread out and neutralized. So those are all things to consider. A lot of people claim that renting is just throwing money away, but that is absolutely not the case. A lot of times there are abstract or articulable benefits. I guess not necessarily non-articulable, but there's non-quantifiable benefits that you can get from renting, and the mobility that you have, the peace of mind that, like, for example, you don't have to suffer catastrophic losses in case of a natural disaster or something like that. Because if you were a homeowner, the homeowner would be responsible for all of that on their property. So there's like factors like that to consider. There are a lot of good resources online when it comes to. Are you by chance zooming in really close to my face? Because I see you.
No, I'm checking focus. This lens can't zoom. Don't worry.
I literally don't believe you. You are literally trolling.
Chat can tell. Chat, have
I
zoomed
don't
in the
have
camera?
chat. I am wet.
No, you can read it right there.
Where? I literally do not have chat.
I am checking that it's. I didn't learn everything about a home that I need to know.
I mean, that's about it. I recommend going to it. So to be clear, I am not a.
It's so close we can see your eyelashes right now. We can see your nose hairs.
Okay. Does this angle work better for my nose hairs? So I recommend looking up online resources because, to be clear, I am not a real estate agent and I am. Or entering in engagement letters. We usually have a non-disclosure agreement where, hold on. I need to fix my business suit. Okay. Still remain. Okay, this is extremely cold again. Probably not a family attorney, so I have no idea. So for those who are recently tuning in, the reason we are dumping hot water is because this hot tub is broken. So it is actually a cold tub. And I am free. I've been a broadcast personality or like a performer for a very long time.
What is supply and demand?
So I'm very good at like faking and like playing the part, I guess. But I'm extremely unwell right now. I'm extremely busy. You forgot to. Never mind.
What?
You didn't forget anything. That's okay.
This is fine. Are you okay?
No, but yeah.
What is supply and demand? But explain it with food.
Does water count as food?
Well, usually they say food and water, so no.
Okay, well hello, squirrel. I've made a determination that water is indeed food for this example.
All right.
So supply would be the hot or boiling water, and demand is my need for the hot and boiling water because this hot tub is broken and is actually a cold tub. And I'm going to freeze to death. I'll probably get sick tomorrow. I am literally shivering. So the supply, because it is lower than my demand, because I demand an entire tub full of hot water, but there is limited supply. So I could incentivize Barry to give me hot water faster by, for example, threatening to push him into the pool if he does not. Okay. I'm dizzy again.
Were you actually going to push me in the pool? I have my phone and Doug's phone in my hand. Next question. What ice cream flavors will you be giving the mods?
I don't know yet. We still have not. So, for those who are unfamiliar, during the Monterey Bay Aquarium. No, my gun. During the Monterey Bay Aquarium charity stream, one of the stretch goals. Oh, okay. Hello. One of the stretch goals was to give the Doug channel moderators or like Discord Doug moderators in general an ice cream party. That is in progress. We don't know what flavor, but I guess it depends on how we do the logistics of it. I assume we're going to do a poll for the mods to see what the best effective way to do this is. I imagine we're just going to put a question on the poll that says, what is your preferred flavor of ice cream? And then we order a bunch of the lowest common denominator of whatever is most requested. And then I'll probably, just to make it funny, if somebody requests something very strange, we'll get like one container of the really strange flavor. But
Could go to one of those.
like hot dog,
Yeah.
like hot dog ice cream.
Yeah, I could.
Have you tried it? I think it's
Hot
actually.
dog ice cream?
Yeah.
You've tried it?
Yeah.
Is it sweet or does it just taste like a hot dog?
It just tastes like a hot dog, but it's like a really weird texture, so like you get really confused. Also, it wasn't like actually officially hot dog ice cream. This was part of a show where they blended in the hot dog into the ice cream.
See,
So-
there's also those companies that like make like flavor making companies that'll like make a hot dog flavor that they can put in ice cream. Next question. If you could choose any breed of dog to promote your business, what breed would you pick?
Oh, what's the dog that's like basically a dinosaur? Not a dinosaur. What's the dog that's like really? It's like a Belgian Malinois or something.
Does anybody know?
It's like the dog where like if you train it properly, like they use it in the military, and if you train it properly, it's like literally like a
Someone said velociraptor.
No, Belgian. It's like a Belgian Maltese.
I
Not a Maltese.
I don't know. I'm trying to see if anybody's saying it, but everybody's just saying velociraptor now.
Well,
Okay. How about a poodle then?
no.
Yeah, okay, we can go with that. Okay, let's see. Wait, you already answered this question. What is
Was
the
it
most
a good question? Just to be clear.
You already answered this.
So for Doug posted this on Discord last night and asked people to go on Reddit to submit
It wasn't
questions.
for you.
I saw the ping, so I opened the thing, and I was like, let me browse through these questions. And then I realized that 98% of them are absolute garbage. So for the few percent that like actually were good questions, I started answering them. It's like, hey, this person actually wants my assistance. And then I realized that I should probably not do that and wait for today. What was the question though?
Oh yeah, it's our plug.
Okay. The question was, what is the most fight?
I know very little about firearms apart from just the two that I own, and it's just a pistol and a rifle. So if you, but now the thing is,
I feel like 30 is listening on the inside.
hello.
It's like 2 inches long.
Not a,
Yeah, let me. Dude.
Baby, I slept like a baby, alas, that was just a dream. And it broke my lover, I pulled back the covers, 'cause I like my coffee with cream. Then I felt the sun deep inside. Let you go.
It's sorry.
Like a dream, you held my love. You kept me up all night. I like my man, like I like my coffee, hot, strong and sweet like Tokyo. So you know that I like my man, like I like. Baby, I slept like a baby.
For whatever efforts they have. Now, obviously, many people disagree with how the government uses the money, but in theory, you are supposed to, by law, continue contributing taxes. So I guess that could be one of the avoiding factors. Was that the question, or did that answer the question? Wait, what kind of business would I buy? Is coffee still on? So I still have to. Oh, that is a lot of seafood.
Alright. Let's see if this flips. This is very heavy. It's not gonna put it down.
Yeah, those are gonna float on its own. Look like your hair.
But the muscles are like will actually have.
I've never seen like a clam that's hairy like this.
It's not.
Yeah, no,
But
it's
it
not good.
feels like the grossest thing.
There's just something about. I think the fact that we're being
food with your.
How do you feel about it?
this is the worst seafood I've ever tasted.
So,
Those are pretty low bar.
what would be better, just a normal 401k or a Roth 401k?
yeah.
If you think so, for example, if you don't plan on like early retirement, or for example, if you're like in a corporate position, keep in mind that where you convert into a Roth.
Dude, I got like one.
Feast your eyes on this.
Hold on, let me,
So it's lukewarm cold.
These are just so chilly.
It's got all types of stuff like choices, like Baldur's Gate, you know, like you want to choose whether to eat the oyster that's been in the ice for 2 hours. Doug, your flip flops went off, dude.
I'm like, poop or sand?
Be
That could be me. That really could be me.